Doctrine and Covenants 106 through 108. Warren Cowdery, the older brother of Oliver Cowdery, lived in Freedom, New York, almost 100 miles southwest of Palmyra, where Oliver had first met Joseph Smith, and 200 miles from the Kirtland, Ohio area. Warren was a well-respected member of his community, a faithful husband and father of 8 children, the area postmaster, and even referred to as Dr. Cowdery because he owned an apothecary. He had learned about the Book of Mormon right around the time it was published in 1830, but he hadn't been converted yet. Then, in 1834, Joseph Smith and Parley P. Pratt came through Freedom on their recruitment tour for Zion's camp. Even though Warren wasn't a church member, he was willing to open his home to his brother Oliver's friends, and so Joseph and Parley stayed with the Cowderys. While they were there, they not only recruited members to Zion's camp, but also preached the gospel to those who were interested. Joseph and Parley preached to a packed house full of people more than once. Their words must have been accompanied by a powerful spirit because between 30 and 40 people were baptized and formed a new branch of the church in Freedom, New York. Likely much to Oliver's joy, one of the new converts in Freedom was his brother Warren. Though Warren was convinced of the truth of his new religion, his membership in the church didn't come without its troubles. Warren wrote to Oliver expressing how aware he was of the disapproval of thousands of respectable people who say we are deluded and deceived. This disapproval would have stung all the more because of how respected Warren had been in his community. In the face of this opposition, Warren wrote to Oliver, "I have 1,000 times wished I could have that evidence that you have had." And he also wished that there was a church leader nearby to do us good by strengthening and building us up in the most holy faith. Oliver brought this letter from Warren to Joseph Smith, who then asked the Lord, and received Section 106, which revealed that Warren was to be the preacher and leader he'd expressed a longing for. To Warren's credit, he accepted the call and served faithfully, preaching, organizing, and guiding his local branch. He faced the bittersweet challenge of helping the branch grow, only to watch many of its strongest members leave for Kirtland or Missouri. As membership increased in New York, Ohio, and Missouri, there was a growing need for leadership infrastructure. The Lord gave Joseph multiple revelations, now combined in Doctrine and Covenants 107, over a span of 4 years that taught the saints line upon line about the organization of the priesthood and the blessings that come from it. As more revelations and understanding were given, the organization of the priesthood changed. The first Quorum of the 12 Apostles, Presidency of the 70, and Quorum of the 70 were formed. As they were formed, questions arose about their different functions and purposes. And as revelation was received, the newly called men got right to work. The members of the Quorum of the 12, as special witnesses of Christ, began preparing for missions to the eastern United States to help guide and organize the rapidly growing branches of the church. They held conferences, called leaders, and established procedures. As clarification came about the priesthood, different leaders in the church still wondered about their personal callings. One such man was Lyman Sherman, one of the 7 presidents of the 70. The day after Christmas, 1836, Lyman came to Joseph to request a revelation. Joseph was in the middle of studying Hebrew with Frederick G. Williams and Warren Parrish when Lyman expressed concerns about his own discipleship and felt impressed to seek direction. Joseph took the matter to the Lord, and Section 108 was the result. Lyman was told to continue faithfully and to strengthen his brethren in all his actions, and he did. He remained loyal to Joseph and a devoted leader. Through all 3 of these revelations, 106, 107, and 108, we see individuals and groups humbly asking, "What does the Lord want me to do?" And when the answer came, they followed it. That's what discipleship looks like. It's not about being perfect. It's about asking, listening, and then acting in faith. And that's what's happening in Come Follow Me this week.